Why hasn't AI replaced software engineers? Because the bottleneck is not just writing code, it's shipping reliable software, and the latest layoffs and AI claims are hiding a much messier reality. The research says the elasticity of substitution is low, which means AI does not cleanly replace software engineers. Instead, when software becomes cheaper or easier to produce, demand can rise for even more software. That creates derived demand, not replacement. So the more AI helps teams move faster, the more work can spill into debugging, integration, reviews, and product changes. The job shifts, but it does not vanish. The research compares AI to offshoring, where teams in India could build software more cheaply than domestic engineers. Management moved work, but they did not eliminate the need for engineers. They changed the location and mix of the work. AI follows the same pattern. It can lower cost and speed up parts of development, but it does not fully replicate the full human distribution of capabilities. That is why the paper argues against trying to copy humans exactly, and instead to focus on what AI does best. That is the part people do not see in the demo videos. If AI generates code that needs cleanup, engineers inherit the mess. One venture capital partner said that some companies push to maximize AI use is leaving engineers fixing AI-generated code, which adds frustration and burnout. So the immediate conflict is not AI versus engineers, it is engineers versus unfinished, unreliable output. The workload can get heavier even when the headline says automation is taking over. In April, Snap laid off about 1,000 people, and CEO Evan Spiegel pointed to AI in his layoff memo. He also said AI generated 65% of new code. But the layoffs followed a campaign by an activist investor demanding changes, so the story was not just about automation replacing humans. That matters because companies can use AI language to explain cuts even when the real pressure is broader. The headline sounds like replacement, but the underlying cause can be very different. The clearest takeaway is that AI can raise output without wiping out engineers. It can accelerate parts of coding, push teams toward new tools like vibe coding and agentic workflows, and still leave humans to handle the hard edge cases. The real risk right now is not that software engineers disappear overnight. It is that companies expect AI to do more than it safely can, and engineers end up cleaning up the gap. So the answer is not that AI has failed, it is that software work keeps expanding around it. Watch the companies that treat AI as a shortcut versus the ones that use it as a tool, because that is where hiring, burnout, and layoffs will separate next.